Do you want to jump up a little here? So again, if you lie down with your head there, just with your shoes on. Right. So on your back actually. On your back? Yeah. Okay, I'll just let you arrive on the table. Now, I'm just going to rotate your legs in. Just let me know which of them feels tighter. Is that one tighter, or is that one?
That one's a little bit tighter.
Okay, so this leg is feeling tighter, so we're going to increase the tightness, if you like. So it's tighter, there's a contraction, we're going to increase the contraction. Now with this particular muscle, how I do that is by, there's a muscle here which goes all the way down the back of the spine on both sides, comes through the pelvis and attaches to the inside of the leg. And when the foot's out, that muscle is shorter, so I'm going to exaggerate that. I'm going to do that by bringing your shoulders across.
You mean when the foot's out, you know it's out, or when it's
well, when the foot's out? As I rotate his leg in, that's asking the muscle to elongate, and it just ain't going to elongate. So we're going to contract that even more. So I do that by bringing his shoulders across. And can you see there's this, this muscle which goes from here to here. Now I've made it shorter. There's less distance between here and there. And then I'm just going to put in a bit more compression. Actually, can I have your hand there? What's your name, Richard?
Wally.
Wally, can I have your hand there, please, Wally? Thanks, mate. I'm going to gently put it on his hand, which exaggerates it even more. And then we wait. Response.
You're looking at the stomach area.
And there it is.
And then
oh no, it wasn't.
Oh,
that's where my eyes were resting, but I was actually I was quietly feeling that my eyes were resting on his belly.
Whether there's going to be movement up there or not. That was all.
And again, does that feel as though it's moving more easily? Well?
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to the other one, yes.
Compared to the other one? Mm. Okay, so there's another way. Again, if I get you to bend this knee up and just let it fall out. Again, this is shorten the muscle. This is another way of doing it, so it's shorten the muscle. I was going to monitor at the back. And I know this probably isn't where you're getting the back pain, Wally, but it served the purposes of the demonstrations. Okay. So that's painful as I go in?
No, not now. You sort of go past it.
Okay, so I'm going to come out of it, and I'm going to go in again. We'll just see if... So, did I go through it again?
No.
Great. And again, slight compression, and we wait. And wait. It's usually about between 10 and 30 seconds. If people are on certain painkilling drugs or on Valium for neuropathic pain, then that can slow things down quite a lot. But that's okay, we just wait and then eventually there'll be a response. It just seems to take longer for the nervous system to respond. That's still alright, is it? Great. Need a fair bit of force in here now. But as I said, it doesn't feel uncomfortable, and it doesn't feel like I'm trying to force anything. Okay. Let's see what's happening there. Does it feel like there's been a change there?
This leg feels like I can feel it better.
Right, okay. Yeah. Now, if I was going to keep working with Wally, I'd look at the orientation of his hips, I'd look at his lumbar spine just to see where the tension is there. I'd be looking at, I'd have him roll over and I'd be looking at his sacrum and also his buttock and his glutes, just to see what's where you're holding the tension and where there's pain, as a way of trying to relieve that back pain. And I'd also be looking at your ribs, because the ribs are pretty closely connected to the pelvis. But that's it that you want.
No worries.
Sorry, Malik.
I was nearly
Get
going
very
to sleep
far.
then.
I mean, it's interesting you say that because that's one of the impacts as well, that because we're listening to the nervous system doesn't have to work so hard and it starts to let down, so it can be deeply relaxing. Actually, the work can be deeply relaxing, which is why it's so good for stress and for things like and for trauma. Where if people have got emotional or physical trauma, where the nervous system's always in that slightly vigilant state, it can help that to settle down, which allows the body to then begin to let go and unwind and relieve some of those symptoms as well.